Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to kind of walk you through my snake room and just kind of show you, how I have it set up, what bedding I use, what heat source and thermostats and things like that. Just kind of give you a better idea of how I do it. So first we'll start off with the kind of this rack right here and just kind of go over everything that's going on here. So the first thing is I have animal plastics rack. These are the V70 tubs or CB70. I choose to use the Vision tubs because they are a little thicker and they slide real nice and easy. So they just slide in and out real nice and easy. This is the economy version, so it doesn't have the full sides. So one of the downsides of the economy version is if you don't get it straight, it'll catch on that support and spill your water, but it really doesn't matter because they like high humidity anyway. But if you want to not have that happen, just buy the full side version and you'll be good. So as far as my thermostats, I use a Thermostat in everything. Like this is a Thermostat 2, so it controls both racks. And on everything else I have Thermostats just because of my OCD. I like everything to be the same. So there's a lot of great thermostats out there. Just make sure you pick a good one. That way you won't burn your animals up if it fails. I've had good luck with thermostats, so I'm just going to stick with them. As you can see, my bedding, I use Refty Chip. I did use Aspen for a really long time, but my Brazilians and Colombian rainbows really like a lot of humidity. So I decided to go over to Refty Chip, and I like it so much I just decided to switch everything out to it. So it keeps real, good humidity, and we're gonna find out if during breeding season if it. I had some problems with some males getting impactations in their hemipenes of aspen, so hopefully that won't happen with this bedding. So anyway, this is my animal plastics rack. This one rack here is my 74 quart Sterilite rack that I built many years ago. It's a really large tub, and I keep my males in it. You can see how big of a tub it is. So it's kind of nice. It does have some notches here. You have to kind of put something over that so they don't stick their head out or their nose. But it works pretty well. I'm going to be redoing this rack next year. I'm going to use 4-inch heat tape. This one has 3, and I'm going to recess the heat tape so it doesn't stick. Because like this tub here, it sticks. I can't use it, so I'm going to redo it. But it's a real good rack for my males, so until I throw them in with the females. So back here I have an animal plastics rack. That was my first rack I bought. It'll hold 2 16s or 132 quart, so as they grow up they can switch out. But like the other one, it slides real nice, and it's a good rack. So on to my my adult cages. I build these cages myself. Years of trial and error have gone into these, and so I've got these over here. They're actually 4 foot by 30 inches deep. Those are for the bigger females. These over here are 24 inches deep, and they're all 18 inches high. They do have a shelf in them, and I'll show you. I'm going to come over here. Okay, so they have a shelf in them, and it's like a boomerang, so the snake can come up from behind to get onto it. So the first couple shelves I built were just on the back, and they would hit their nose and not go on the shelf. So they kind of like that. So that helps. And as far as locks, I just bend some wire, and it just kind of slides in. It goes like that, and now they can't open it. So they're smart. They'll open the cage. As far as keeping records, I use Reptile Scan. It gives you a barcode. You can scan it with your phone. You download the app. It's like 25 bucks for life. It's a really great app if you use it. Half the times I don't even use it, but when you start pairing, snakes together, it kind of helps you keep track of what everything's going on. So over here is my baby rack. So this is where, when I start having babies, I just start throwing them in and put little codes on them. It's empty now. But once again, you see I have Thermostats, and this is my Thermostat HP. It's for the heater in the room, which I use ceramic heaters down here. That's a great room heater thermostat. It's either on or off, so I have the temperature probes up here. I also use it's called Lacrosse Alerts. It's an item you can purchase, and what it does is it'll send you alerts to your phone and tells you what the temperature of the room is. If it gets too hot, too cold, it'll let you know, which is really a great feature. So, because sometimes in the summer the house gets a little warm, and so I have to open the door so it doesn't get too hot in here. As far as like spraying them down, I've just got this pump sprayer. It's battery operated, so it makes it really easy, and I spray it down every couple days. So that's pretty much it. In the next couple of the next video, what I'll do is I'm going to go through each female and male that I'm going to be pairing together, and kind of going through that thought process of what I'll get when I pair them together, and we'll go from there. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.